Guys, hello? I think the show's about to start, like now.
Hello and welcome to
BTP,
Behind the Plastic,
Behind
a
the
show where
Plastic.
toy photographers talk to people in the toy community about toys. I'm Zach, that's Jay, that's Sully, and look at us, we're back together again. It's been a while.
Been a freaking while. You guys have grown so much.
I know, I grew at least an inch.
Inch is a good size.
I think I shrank an inch.
Oh, you getting old? Sorry, Sully.
No, I'm getting thinner.
Well, it's good to see you guys. Jay,
not this way.
happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
How's it feel to be 40?
Exactly the same.
Okay. Well, tonight, actually, Jay, you want to do the intro tonight?
No, I already
Come on.
fell down the stairs when
Come
I did the last one.
on.
No, go.
Introduce your buddy.
Do it.
All right, tonight we have a collector extraordinaire. I can't even wait till you see what we got coming for you. Tonight, please welcome Tmnt Collector.
Welcome to the show.
What up?
And
What up?
Already that background is just a taste of what's to come.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So cool.
Yeah.
Hey, Dave, welcome to the show, man.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
Heck yeah, dude. Our pleasure. 12 minutes on the clock. Let's get this thing going. So I'm really wondering why they call you the TMNT Collector.
I think it's because I collect TMNT to extreme amount.
I
Makes
think that
sense.
even that's an understatement.
Mhm.
Actually, let's
Some
just
people call it hoarding. We call it collecting.
I don't think it's hoarding because it's all organized nicely. I want to dive right into a little video, just so can everybody see this?
Yes.
Is this sharing? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody, just look at what we got going on here.
Do you have those plush TMTs that got like the human teeth in it? Like they look like little teddy bears?
I have one of them.
Nope,
I got to a point about a year ago that I had to make a decision due to space. So a lot of things I'll just get RAF now.
Okay.
Oh
Mhm.
my god.
This
Dave,
is
That's
unbelievable.
insane. Look at that giant turtle. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
a couple of them, right?
Yeah. They made Leonardo and Michelangelo, but being me as a person and having lots of room at the time when those were released, I'm like, you can't just have two brothers. So I bought
My
two of each and
goodness.
customized a Leo into Donnie and a Mikey into Raph. So I had all four.
Oh, no way.
Nice.
That's cool.
Oh my god.
Mhm.
Man,
Dave,
okay,
do you-
so, go ahead, please.
Yeah. I was gonna say, do you remember what the first most cherished thing that sort of made you say, you know what? I need more of this stuff, like an insane amount of this stuff.
I mean, my most cherished. There's two pieces. I've talked about this many times because I always get asked, if there was a fire and you could only grab two things, what would it be? Like, hopefully, there's never a fire because the first thing I would grab would be the insurance papers to make sure that I had those because I paid a lot to keep this safe. But my soft head Donatello that I got for Christmas in 1989. Donatello's not my favorite. Raph is, but he was sold out. So I got that for Christmas in 89. And the movie star Michelangelo that my grandfather got me like opening night of Secret of the Ooze. Those are my two, like, to me, holy grails, the most irreplaceable. But I have a majority of my childhood toys. And yeah, I just, kind of kept them all along the way, and more stuff came out, right? Because I was there. I was right at the right age. I was 8 when they came out, right? 7 or 8 years old. So, it was a cartoon targeted to kids to sell toys, and I just hook, line, and sinker all the way in. And here I am,
sure.
30 years later, 35, 30, I don't know. However many years ago.
The marketing team was like, "Hey, you see that location in Canada? That's what we want right there, all over the U.S." But we got that kid.
Mhm. So when you were a young lad getting into turtles, were you already like, I need it all, like I want everything that they offer, or did that come later?
That came later, like sometime, in the early 2000s. I was like, I started kind of backtracking on things that I didn't have. You know what I mean? Still to this day, there's like vintage things that I don't have. Not very many, but
Mhm.
they just didn't really do it for me. You know what
Is
I
there anything
mean?
that you're
I,
currently
I
looking
can't
for
really
or
think of
don't
an
have?
example, but like I know I have actually passed on a couple of TMNT things in my life. It's not often, but it happened.
Do you regret it?
Well, seeing what some of them are worth now, maybe, right? But to me, see, I'm not a seller. When I sell things, it's just it doesn't hold the nostalgia for me. And I see the market. You got to remember, the Ninja Turtle market wasn't like this. I swear, the Toys That Made Us episode came out in 2019, and everybody wanted to collect Ninja Turtles,
Yeah.
and the prices of everything just drove up like crazy. I tell people all the time, I'm like, I got my Channel 6 news van. It's almost complete. I'm missing like, the horn in the front, and I got it with the whole newscast for $20 at a garage sale,
Hmm.
in 2001. Nobody cared about Ninja Turtles back then.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it's like anything that kind of goes in dips and spikes. Sully, you had a question. Go for it.
I just wonder if there's one turtle thing out there that you don't have. Like, what's your unicorn that you don't have currently that you're looking for?
I don't have like the original undercover turtles, with like the cloth coats. And I'd like to get my hands on the Raphael, because undercover Raphael is like, I was a kid when that movie came out, and when he was fighting in the park with
Right.
Casey Jones, you know what I mean, and flipping over the cab, right? So, I don't think I even seen it as a kid, so I didn't really know it existed until like later on, and those were like, never cheap,
Right.
right? So, yeah, if
Dave,
I can get my hands on that. I mean, I've had some and sold them if they didn't hold nostalgia. Like I had the Euro Super Shredder. I had a friend who was like, "Oh my god, I need this so bad," right? And I sold it to him for like way less than it was worth,
Oh,
right?
you're a
Even
good friend.
this wasn't that long ago, and I'm like, this really means a lot to you. Like I have Super Shredder. To me, he's purple with the armor. I have the Chef Boyardee Super Shredder. I have two NECA Super Shredder. I don't need Euro Super. Like it meant so much to him, right?
Right.
Kind of like the Foot Soldier 4-pack I sold Jay. He's a toy photography. I was like, they can sit here on my shelf in a straight pose like this, or I can sell them to you for a really like good price, and you can get more out of them than I ever will, because I'm not a photographer. I'm not I'm a collector. And then seeing what he did with those figures, I was like, hell yeah, like this was a great decision.
Nice. Well
Dave.
done, Jay.
Yeah. Dave, what's your favorite iteration of the Turtles? So from every individual movie to animated series, comics, modern day, which one would you say is your favorite depiction?
My favorite is definitely the original cartoon, and the original like movies are like a 50-50, because that was like, I seen them on cartoons, and that's what really made me fall in love with it. And
Yeah.
then the movies came out, and they're real. You know what I mean, right? That was
Yeah.
life changing, right?
I completely agree. And actually, I want to show this other shot from your Instagram page. Speaking of real turtles, tell us about this. What's going on here?
So that was
In 2
Vanilla
minutes.
Ice. Vanilla Ice was tours around and does a tour called the I Love 90s tour, and they were coming to Niagara Falls, Canada, And I'm friends with, inside that suit is Jay Wybera. He he was one of the original Mighty Morphin Power Ranger stunt guys, and he's done a bunch of TV. And now when Vanilla Ice is doing his tour, he goes with them and wears the turtle suit and dances on stage. So he told me, he was like, once I go out and the ninja thing's over, then, like, you can come out on stage and we have some energy drinks to throw out to the crowd and stuff. So that picture was taken. There was a photographer walking around the stage taking pictures, and that photo got taken in front of a sold out crowd in between throwing out Joy Burst energy drinks.
That is so cool, man. Wow.
Right. Yeah, Vanilla Ice is such a cool guy. Yeah, like, I was super like excited to meet him because, as a Ninja Turtle fan, right? How do you not love Vanilla Ice? So not only did I get to meet him, but like I got to be backstage, I got to go out on the stage, and then after the show, we talked at quite a extent because he's doing like a TMNT documentary, and asked if his camera guys can come here and shoot some stuff, and I was like, yeah, I guess that's okay. And inside my, turtle brain is like,
yeah, that's insane. Hey, congratulations, man. We can't wait to see that. Time is up, except for a game called This or That. Dave, who would you rather party with, Bebop or Rocksteady?
Rocksteady, because I am the human embodiment of him.
Cool. Dave, biggest influence on you, Vanilla Ice or Eminem? Gotta pick one.
Eminem.
All right. Pizza or spaghetti?
Pizza.
If you could have one in real life, would you choose the turtle van or the turtle blimp?
The van. I don't like flying.
All right, you have to pick one. I'm sorry to make you do this. First Turtles movie or the cartoon? Gotta pick one.
The cartoon. The cartoon's all those seasons. The movie's only, an hour and a half.
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay.
If I can only watch one or the other ever again, it's going to be the cartoon.
That's cool.
Because there's a lot more to watch.
Okay, who's a better April O'Neil, Judith or Paige?
Ooh, tough, bro.
We asked the tough questions here.
I don't know if either one is a better April O'Neil. I didn't even really notice the difference until like later in life, and I was an adult. I think they casted it pretty good where kids didn't really. Did you guys realize it was a different actor when you watched it back in 1991?
Who knows?
I can't remember 1991. It's all a haze.
Right.
All right, Jay.
Saul, you got anything for the last 5 seconds?
Okay. Oh man.
Dave,
thanks for coming on.
BTP, Sully, J, and Zach. Behind the plastic is where it's at. BTP, Sully, J, and Zach. Behind the plastic is where it's at. IG to Discord, reel or an overlay. Photoshop, edit, or just keep it raw within the frame. Here we go. Toy Pick community is where we show.